Why wasn't Tom Atkins in more horror movies? Night of the Creeps. This 80s cheese fest is quite badass, if I do say so myself. Welcome to day 4 of my Scare Show 3, titled Brash Bodies! Let us begin. The plot. 1959. A young couple are attacked by creepy things in the night, such as aliens and axe-wielding maniacs. 1986. The boyfriend from that night is released from his cryogenic state and unleashes a bunch of slug-like aliens that begin to turn the students at Corman, as in Roger Corman College, into zombies. Now it is up to a detective, played by Tom Atkins. From the fun Maniac Cop, the visually chilling Fog, the awesome My Bloody Valentine 3D remake, and the overlooked, underrated Halloween 3 Season of the Witch fame. As well as a young couple to stop this Night of the Creeps. Title drop, sort of. Right off the bat, I have got to say this. The decision to name the characters after iconic horror directors was pure genius. Sure, it has been done in other films such as The Dead Next Door, which I've also reviewed this October, but it's still so awesome to see in the horror genre. I enjoy the main 4 characters so much. First off, there's James Carpenter Hooper. He is such a supporting and caring friend. Always looking at the positives in life and living up everything day by day. Then there's Chris Romero. He's definitely a weaker character at first, but his best friend, James, definitely tries to help him out. James also has a great and touching monologue in one scene that pulls at all the heartstrings. And Chris's reaction is genuinely saddening. Cynthia Cronenberg is Chris's love interest, and she's the good girl next door kind of person. But when shit hits the fan, it gets real and she becomes a badass. Then there's Detective Ray Cameron, played by Tom Atkins. He was the ex-boyfriend to the girl that was killed in 1959. He's never quite recovered, and he may or may not have lost his mind. But he is such a badass in this movie. His infamous line that is on the movie poster is said while he has a shotgun in hand and a cigar in mouth. Boy. And of course, we cannot forget his greeting line. Thrill me. Fucking classic. If I were to complain about anything, it'd be that some of the effects are dated, but they definitely add to the cheese. Also, the musical score, while not terrible, could have been much more memorable. The gore, the effects, there's a lot of split open heads and gross zombies. It is definitely not the goriest 80s movie, but with a $5 million budget, it got the job done. This movie was awesome. It thrilled me. I loved every minute of this 88-minute 1986 classic. There are only a few very minor problems I had with it, but other than that, it's great. I do wish it was more well-known. Even during the time of its release, it wasn't critically acclaimed or anything. Fred Decker directed this as well as The Monster Squad, and he hasn't been doing anything much as of lately. But still, this and Monster Squad were 2 awesome films that fell into the cult following section, which is great and all, but they should have been way more known. This features, in my opinion, Tom Atkins' best performance. The dude is 80 years old now, and he is still more badass than ever before. Now it sits in the cult classic section, but damn is it thrilling. Overall, I give Night of the Creeps a 4.5 out of 5. Lion Brain Gatto, host of Horror Show movie reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, leave comments, and subscribe.